This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Banks versus Banks. You all have been together for 19 years. You're married, and I noticed in the court papers there's a 10-year age difference. Ms. Banks, you're 10 years older than Mr. Banks.
Correct.
But Mr. Banks, you're concerned that...
Oh,
really?
we're not supposed to
It was just a little love between us.
Okay.
I ain't mad at her.
Yeah, I mean, 10-year age difference. But Mr. Banks, you're concerned that your cougar may have found a younger cub.
I believe she wants somebody younger than me.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
That is not true, Your Honor, at all. That is not true.
Well, Mr. Banks, what's at stake here? I mean, if she has found somebody younger, what does that mean?
That means that I have to find me somebody else. We're gonna get a divorce, Your Honor. If I find out that she's cheating on me, because I'm too good for her. I mean, to her, for her to, cheat on me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 19 years.
Now.
Yes.
And you gonna walk away from it. You'll walk away from it.
Because I'm faithful to her.
Okay.
I mean, we had some times where I wasn't, but we got through that. And we shouldn't have to deal with that anymore.
Your Honor, I have never cheated on him.
Okay.
With him, it's like he can go and smile and talk to anyone he wants. I have to sit down, don't say a word, and...
No, Your Honor, no.
If I do... What?
So you're saying it's a double standard.
Double
It's like
standard.
he can do and smile and be Mr.
All
Friendly,
that.
but if you Miss Friendly, there's a problem.
I am cheating.
Okay, Mr. Banks, she says you smile and you friendly with everybody, and do you consider that cheating?
A woman and a man have two different...
It's inappropriate.
I always tell her about hugging men. She'll let a man come and hug her, front on, like, you don't do that.
You can't have a friendly hug with a man?
No, I mean, she should hug a man from the side or something. She'll hug a man.
You talking about the Christian side hug. Like,
there you go, yeah.
That's what I
good morning, and keep it moving.
Wait a minute.
When you
Not
marry, she knows that bothers me.
Well, okay, but the issue for you, Mr. Banks, is that you think she has a new cub.
Absolutely.
Is there a particular cub that you're worried about?
My buddy Anthony.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
He happens to pop up every time I'm not home. One time I was out of town. Listen, let me talk. One time I was out of town. He called. I was on the phone talking. I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, who is that? She goes, oh, that's Anthony. I told, get him the phone. Man, quit coming to my house when you know I'm not there, because he knew I was leaving. You know I'm not there. Don't knock on my door. So I told her, I told him, but later on, I come home. I asked him, you didn't come back to my house. Oh, yeah, man, I did. It was an emergency. I had to use the bathroom. My wife wasn't at home or something. I came up to the door, and I knocked on the door, and Nita let me come in.
And use the bathroom.
What you tell me?
And I told you no because I didn't want no argument. You know how you are. I had actually forgotten that he had came in and used the bathroom.
Okay, Ms. Banks.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
I just want to get some clarification on this gentleman. You said he's younger than you.
Absolutely.
Now, you're 10 years younger.
Right.
And he may be 15, so she won't step down another 5, I guess.
Okay, all right.
That's a joke to me.
All right.
Because
you like young man, though, right?
Look, I didn't know how young you were when I got with you.
Okay.
You know why I got with you? Because I felt like you were a gentleman. So that's why I got with you.
And that ain't got nothing to do with age.
Ain't got nothing to do with no age. I did not know how old he was.
Do you have any other reason to believe that she's cheating?
Well, one time, Jan, I was working third shift, right? And
Okay.
I leave home, and I left my ID to get in the building, so it was like a half an hour drive to work. So I got there, and I seen I left my ID. So
What time of night we talking about?
It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm working third shift.
Okay.
Okay.
So I comes back to the house. I knocks
Where
on the
was I?
door for
Where
her to
was I
come.
at?
Hold on, Ms. Banks, hold on.
It took her a while to get to the door. She comes, she surprises me. I'm like, what took you so long? She had some kind of excuse. So I go, I'm a suspicious person.
I'm asleep.
So I goes to the front door. I'm open, the screen is open. Where's the screen door? We don't use this door. I look, there's footprints in the snow going to the side of the house out to the street. I calls her because she always tell me, oh, you tripping, there ain't nothing. Come here, let me show you, come here. Why is these, oh, that must be the mailman. Mailman, it's 11 o'clock at
Or
night.
either a deer or something.
A deer with feet.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, how do you know that the mailman didn't have those footprints from earlier in the day?
No, it had just snowed about evening time, 5 o'clock, after the mailman runs about 12 or...
So we're talking
10.
fresh snow and
Yes.
fresh snow prints.
Yes.
And, you know, Ms. Banks, a deer, really? That's what you're going with?
Oh, they have little kind of
That
circles.
is his assumption of what he actually don't know what time the mailman came. We got kids. They could have did it.
We don't use our...
But everybody uses the side doors, mine.
Everybody
No, but
uses
they
the side
go
door.
through the front yard and stuff sometime, running around or anything.
Were these footprints right up to the door, or just out there in the yard?
Right out the door, like someone was trying... You know, a normal person would go out the driveway that's leaving. This footprint was up the side of the house, through the neighbor's yard and out to the street.
Oh.
So
So, you know what? Are you thinking that maybe the reason it took her so long is that person was coming out the
Get out.
front door and she was coming to the side door?
Yep. That's what I
That's
believe.
what he thought.
That's why
yes,
we're
that's
here.
true.
I really
He did
believe
really
that.
believe that.
I gotta
It
ask the
did not
question,
happen.
was somebody in your house? Nobody was in bed
No
with
one
you.
was in the house. I was in there asleep. And that's what took me so long to get to the door. And I'm wondering why you didn't use the key. Why you didn't call me?
Because I wanted you...
He was trying to
I
talk.
like to come home without you knowing I'm coming.
Mr. Banks, this sounds like a stupid question, but I got to ask it anyway. Do you trust your wife?
No.
Wow.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a stupid question.
No, it was the
I mean,
question.
I wouldn't be here if I trusted her. I wouldn't be here. That's what I'm here for.
I've been loyal to this man for 19 years. It's like,
How does that make you feel that you've been loyal for 19 years, but yet he says he doesn't
I feel
trust
like
you?
I'm nothing, you know, that I'm nothing to him.
Yeah.
So it makes me want to say, okay, it's over for him to keep doing this.
And this ain't gonna be news to none of us that you can't have a successful marriage without
With
trust.
no trust.
So, yeah, you're in the right place. We gonna figure this out.
And so, Mr. Banks, do you have reason to believe that these footprints were left by this friend Anthony?
Could be, or it could be.
They look like about his foot size?
Yeah, me and him have about the same size foot.
Does he know your work schedule, like when you leave the house? For
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
So he would know if you left the house that you'd be gone all night.
Yeah.
And so the coast would be clear.
Yes.
Your Honor,
actually,
he
Your
is
Honor,
paranoid.
He calls me all the time at work. Oh, what you doing, man? I'm at work like I was yesterday when you called me, or last week. Oh, man, I forgot what hours you work.
But Your Honor, what do I have to do with it? That's what I keep telling him. That's your friend.
Well, if he's keeping
What
up with
do-
his hours, he's trying to keep up with his hours so he can keep up with you.
But he's
That's what
not.
I think.
That is not.
That's what I think.
think. Judge Cutler, that is not true.
That's what I think.
Well, we got your side, we have her side, and we have that other man's side. He is here. Ron, would you escort him in?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah? He is younger, Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
He has dreads, Mr. Cutler.
Yes.
I can see where there could be some
nice
issues.
looking young man. Good day, sir. How are you?
How you doing, Mr. Cutler?
I'm doing fine,
Mr.
thank you.
Cutler.
How are you?
Would you state your name, please, for the record?
Anthony Bond.
All
Okay.
right. So you are the Anthony that we've been talking about.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay? How do you know Miss Banks?
I've known Miss Banks for quite a while. I've known her. We all stayed in an apartment complex back in like maybe 2009, and I was married at the time. And I met her before I got a chance to meet Selvin. And when he was away at the time, and when he came back, me and him got to know each other, and we became friends. So
So you
you
know
can-
her and you're friends with him.
yep, I know both of them.
And you consider Mr. Banks a friend?
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has testified that he has told you not to come to his house when he's not home. Is that true?
That is truth to that, yeah.
Okay. Have you been to his house when he's not home?
I've come by, but that's unknowing of him not being there.
Okay, so you thought he was there.
Right.
All right.
Mr. Banks, you want to ask the witness a
Yeah, I
question?
want to ask him questions.
Because typically we ask the questions, but you got a question you want to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna-
What's your
Now-
question?
Didn't you tell me that she let you in the house one time when I said, man, don't come to my house? And when I asked you, I said, did she let you in, man? Because she said no. And you told me, yeah, man, she did let me in. I came in for a while, had a talk with her, and I left.
No.
No, it wasn't no talk. I used the bathroom and I left.
Oh, but you didn't stay and talk to her.
No, we didn't stand there. There wasn't no
She
conversating.
had told me she never let you in,
But-
and that didn't
And the
occur.
reason that I told him that is because it was going to strike up an argument, and we
Why
would have
not
been
just
arguing.
don't let him in
And,
then?
okay, but
And let him go to the gas
being-
station.
that's
Okay,
just being
Mr. Banks,
polite
that is
and
kind of
nice, as we
inhumane,
know.
isn't it?
That's
You know,
very
a friend
inhumane.
of both of you all says, I have to
Then-
use the bathroom. You're like,
and-
no, go down to the gas
Yes.
station. I mean, do you
Okay,
really
no.
expect
Why would he
somebody to do
expect me
that?
to say that? You know, how would he expect me to say that?
Because my husband
It's not at home.
not at home, and he asked me not to allow you in my home when he's not there.
Okay, look, I understand. I just don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, I mean,
I just don't think. But, I
Thank
mean, the
you, God.
undercurrent to all this is
Thank you.
Tell
your
me
husband
about
told you
when I asked
he didn't want Anthony in his house. And then after that point in time, you let him in the house and then lied to your husband about it.
Right.
all right.
Mr. Bond,
Yes.
Mr. Banks is concerned that his wife is cheating. Does he have anything to be concerned about?
I mean, I think he has a little bit to be concerned about as far as like she's still, kind of vibrant and she still has her looks about herself. But as far as
That's
being
not my
concerned,
fault. That is not my fault.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the
Mr.
compliment.
Banks, that's a compliment.
Yeah, thanks,
I
man.
mean,
Thanks.
So you think Mr. Banks may have something to worry about because she still got it going on.
she still got it going on. She has a lot of vitality about her, and her looks is still there. So
Okay, well, then the question is, does he need to worry about you?
no, because as far as our friendship, I value our friendship, and I've told him this numerous times. We've had many of conversations, and I told him like, you don't have to worry about me ever having to, do something that's going to break the trust that we have, or the friendship that we have as a whole, as me knowing him and her.
So
And I wouldn't want to mess that up.
let me just ask you point blank.
Go for it.
So that there's no question. Have you had sex or any kind of intimacy with Miss Banks?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I hope that's true, man. I hope that's true.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Mr.
Thank you, Mr.
Bond.
Bond.
You can stay right there.
All right.
All right.
This court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner, Michael Williams, to determine is she cheating. Ron, please escort Mr. Williams in.
Michael Williams.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I'm a retired federal agent with 25 years of federal service. I'm currently a certified polygraph examiner for the state of Georgia and also a private detective.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Ms. Banks, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You asked Miss Banks, since being married to your husband, have you had physical sexual contact with Mr. Bond? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine? What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being truthful.
We have one more question.
Okay.
One more.
You asked Ms. Banks, since being married to Mr. Banks, have you had sexual intercourse with any other men? What was her response to that question?
Your Honor, she said no.
Are you ready for this answer, Mr.
Yes,
Banks?
I am. I'm
Mr.
ready.
Banks, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
Your Honor, the lie detector determined she was being truthful.
No, I don't want no hug now. No, see, that's wrong.
Sorry, baby.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
I am sorry. I am. I really am.
You are not sorry. You're not
sorry.
sorry.
Mr. Cutler asked me what we gonna do with y'all. I'm not sure. But I got a few words for you.
Okay.
One, y'all are really cute. Y'all are really cute. And
Look, not just cute, vibrant.
Vibrant. Vital.
Vibrant.
Yes, yes.
Vibrant.
So here's some things, Mr. Banks. She's a good person.
She is a good
So you have to start from the premise that good people tend to do good things.
Right.
And if you keep that in mind, you won't be worried about all this other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, because she's a vibrant, outgoing woman. That's what you liked about her.
Right,
That's what
absolutely.
attracted you to her. So you can't use that against her now to
Right.
beat her over the head with it just because you think she
And that's
might
what
be
he do.
cheating with somebody.
And Mr. Bond, show some grace to your friend, Mr. Banks.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give him some hard time on this,
Okay.
but he gonna get it, man.
Okay. We want you to go talk to our counselor. He's gonna give you some things to work on this jealousy because you've identified it.
Yeah.
Jealousy is a green-eyed monster. It'll eat up your whole world if you let it, okay? Go talk to him.
Thank y'all so much.
You're so welcome. And as we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, healthy, trust-filled relationship. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.